Hi Piyush, this is the day 3 of the series One Day, One Book Summaries, and today I'll be picking the book of Atomic Habits by James Clear. In this book, the author James Clear talking us about how small changes over the time accumulate into something big, something massive that people nowadays call it overnight success. So let's go. So first of all, James Clear, the author, tells us that whether we are accepting or not, we are already making small choices that impacting our future in the long term for the worst or for the best. That's our choice. If we want to take that matter into our gain or into our advantage, we need to take conscious choices. We don't have to sleep on the choices we make throughout the day, because the choices we make, the actions we take, the person we become, the huge amount of success or failure we got. So it's in the end all depends on one single choice or one small choice that rules or that conquers all your expectation about you. So author in this book tells us that don't underestimate small changes, and one more thing, don't overestimate big changes too. Sometimes you and us you and us take big changes too big and cry over that for a long time, but it's not that big. It will look small over the course of 10-15 years from now on. So rather focusing on fruits, we should focus on roots. Rather focusing on fruits, we should focus on roots. And roots are the habits. Roots are the small habits, small routines, small action that are taken over time repeatedly taken over time to build our identity. Author also tells us to not to make habits but to make our identity through around them. Author tells us don't read books for learning. Commit to a commit to lifelong learner and you will learn automatically. Don't run because you want to lose your weight. Become runner. He's saying us to connect our habits to our identity. Author become also telling us to imagine or to decide who we wanna become, who we wanna become, who we gonna become, and prove that to yourself by winning small things. Like if you wanna become MS Dhoni, prove yourself to become by winning a small thing, like lead a small cricket team. You will become MS Dhoni of that team. That's how you convince yourself. Author also tells us that goals are bullshit. Goals are bullshit because in the end, goals or achieving goals don't left us with nothing except hollowness. But these habits, these routines, these process or these system makes us feel that we are worthy of our achieving goal. These habits, these long nights, these waking up early makes us feel that we are worthy. Small choices, small changes is equal to big big results if persisted over time. Big results if persisted over time. If you wanna be successful, you need to be aware of that. Means you can't sleepwalk on your failures or your bad habits. You need to be aware. You need to be aware. you need to be aware of your bad habits. You need to be aware of your bad habits. So for being aware, you can point and call. Author says this trick, like if you wanna do one bad habit, point and call. I'm gonna do this, I'm bullshit. Not in a roasting manner, but in a manner that you are being aware of that thing, so that next time you can manage to improve and to control yourself not to do that bad habit again. So author tells us 4 laws of behavioral change. First, make it obvious. Second, make it easy. Third, make it attractive. Fourth, make it satisfying. And break habit. He make it unsatisfying, make it unattractive, make it difficult, make it unattractive, make it invisible. Well, these are some tips and tricks author tells us to do while making a habit. So I'll be telling you one by one every tips and tricks. Make it obvious. Like make it obvious by letting your senses see, or your nose or your ear listen what you wanna do, like that. Make it attractive. Make it attractive means you need to make it rewardful. You need to make that thing more rewarding. You need to make that thing more appealing. You need to make that thing more enthusiastic. You need to make that thing more joyful. You need to make that thing more ambitiously driven. You need to make that thing more passionate. You need to make that thing more I guess passion or more fire. Make it easy. Like, do if something can be done in less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. If something can be done in less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Make it satisfying. You need to make it satisfying by giving or rewarding yourself, by celebrating with yourself, by empowering yourself, by loving yourself. You need to make it satisfying. Make it invisible. This is the best advice I can give you, Piyush, for breaking bad habits. These 2 eyes, never let them see what you don't wanna do. I repeat, never let them see what you don't wanna do. Never let them see what you don't wanna do. In 99% of the cases, you will not gonna do that bad habit. For example, if you don't wanna take phone or take unnecessary food, or anything for that matter, unnecessary junk food, don't let these eyes see that thing. Well, it's 99% chance that you will not indulge into that activity. Make it invisible. Your eyes should not be seeing that thing which you don't wanna do. Make it unattractive. I can say make it unattractive by awareing more about the disadvantage of the bad habit. I will repeat once more. Make it unattractive a bad habit by awareing towards more of the disadvantages of the bad habits. For example, if you wanna destroy the bad habit of mindless eating, if you wanna destroy the habit of mindless eating, then you should research on the topic of mindful reading. You should research on the topic of advantages of mindful mindful eating. You need to research on the topic of, or the advantage of the mindfulness. So make it unattractive by solely focuses on the disadvantages of a bad habit. Third, make it difficult. He says make it difficult by, if you wanna read this book, if you don't wanna read this book, just throw it. He's saying that kind of thing. Author telling us to do that kind of thing. If you don't wanna do something, make it difficult to approach. Like, I want to go there and effort and do some effort and do some persistent work to get that book, but that is too far away, you know. So that's why he was saying, make it difficult, make it unsatisfying. Like, if you are persisting, or you are performing, or you are developing, or you are continuing a bad habit for a long period of time, then I guess you are bored. Then I guess you are bored of that habit, because I know you, there's a limit to a habit. If you are reading something inspirational, you can read that for 1 year, 2 year. You can't read that shit for 30 years, you know what I'm saying. So make it unsatisfying, that you should discourage yourself to not indulge in that activity once again. For example, make it unsatisfying. Make it unsatisfying. Like, I can say, make it unsatisfying. You can make a contract with your friend, or anything for that matter, through which you are saying that if I do this bad habit once more, I'll be paying you $100 or $1,000. You are catching what I am supposed to say, or what I am trying to say. You are understanding what I am trying to say, Piyush? I am trying, if you want to make it satisfying, you need to reward, you need to celebrate, you need to empower yourself. But if you need to make it unsatisfying, then you need to punish yourself. So this is the summary, or the understanding of my this is the summary, or the understanding of my current understanding. Hope it helps you, Piyush.